this skills over politics thing, I keep telling y'all, man, this thing is a little bit different, man. This man to the right of me, he don't need no introductions, man. He's been on this show before. For those of y'all who've been following this show for these many years, you've seen him before. For those of y'all who just tuning into the show, who we got in the building, man?
Errol Holden.
That's it. I told y'all, this man needs no introduction. Let me get out his way so he could do what he does. DJ Rome. Throw the beat up. Let's get right to it, man. Skills over politics.
I notice when your reputation depends on your memory, y'all get amnesia. I'm paranoid like when you in love with a skeezer. Ain't a rap, I lied on it. Ain't a corner occupied, I wasn't willing to down it. Anything I did, I'm at peace with it. I'm Malcolm X on Malcolm X, handing out leaflets. I made my main bitch get an abortion, I let my side bitch keep it. Your big homie's a dick riding to do anything for fame. Here, 14 karat gold Cuban wearing nigga that dipped his chain. If your skull is in a cage, I release your brain, I make your existence non-existent. I'll eradicate your whole gene pool, I'm persistent, t-shirt your face. Duplicate your image with spray paint, I'm Jean Rambo and Valentino's, that's camo. I got ample ammo, the why I hate you, I gotta hate myself. Black on black crown fanatic, black on black Gucci kick fanatic. I got so many habits, I got the habit. If you can't grab it, you won't grasp it. If the answer ain't worth the question, why did you ask it? If you would shoot it at pistol, why did you pass it back to that pussy and make him blast it, then stand over him like, I ain't asking, I'm baby Jesus playing Mozart. I'm 100 years in USP Pollock, cut his head off and souvenir it, then shotgun a huddle and make the buckshot hit everything near it. I had an epiphany. Cocaine was God's gift to me. I'm the glue that holds it now to then stick with me. If I rule the world, I sever the fingers, all the finger pointers, then give out free blow to all the 3M crack spot owners. If you want the extras, you gotta be prepared to get the bonus. I'm Pedialyte to you dehydrated near fights. Every verse of how you squint your eyes like you just seen the light. I'm here to tell you everything may not be alright. This may be as good as it gets, so go to your master's church and repent. Go kneel in the house of your captors. If white supremacy was a spaceship, black folks would be the fuel that fuels every shuttle in NASA. Could have been a passer, but I'd rather pass the flat rock around like a hot potato. I told her what don't fit in a pussy, stuff in an a-hole. I'm giving you good money to take this trip, so just disappear in thin air if you let somebody take my shit. I'm danger approaching, tucking your brooches. I orchestrate raids on you roaches. Out-rap me, how and who. Adam and I flat them. Fuck you niggas, all you niggas. Y'all ain't no friends to me or kin to me. I'm trying to make enemies. I sandblast past every one of you fags with an imaginary path. Window shop where I burned down the store before I'm looking through the glass. I was doing what's the name in the back seat with Winter looking through the glass. I told her to open the door while I was fucking her. Stick your tongue in her ass. That's my dyke homie with the fat ass. I could care less about the consequences. It's the catching before the hanging. Why is you worrying after praying? You don't believe, you just want to appear to. I close my eyes to get a clear view. I don't feel pressure, I apply it. So you gotta pray with your legs and apply it. The problem is y'all too compliant. This planet here belongs to the avant-garde. I would've sold crack to God if he could prove he wasn't the police and smoked it right in front of me. See, I'm not quoting the scripture, regurgitating the Quran. If I enter your crib at the same time, the clock on your phone go off, don't be alarmed. Any sudden moves can lead to you being in bomb morbid scenes that'll burn the hairs off the long arm of the NYPD. I went to the bathroom buying honey, her piss stink like a pH low like water Fiji, or she got VD, my roots deep as seaweed, past fuzzy as kiwi. I hold a record for the most cracked soul on 23rd Street, asked Pee-wee, designer addicted. I had more Cartiers than trick. Phone calls amongst misfits cryptic. Loose lips get shot up your face, don't yell, scream, or beg, die with some grace. My mother's friend Grace had AIDS since 88 or 87. She was smoked out, converted to Islam, then relapsed. Perhaps her destiny was a dine a dungeon. A rock to the smell becomes pungent. Necessity is what we crave. Now creature compass made the first man among us cast the first stone. If he alone never did what we did, fanatical pursuits for the loot to be freaked off and never recouped. I salute all those who made it out the trenches, went through a hopped over fences. Honorable mentions for those who had pensions for violence and abuse. They right to remain silent. Some play crazier, mentally challenged. This hallway ain't big enough, so telling fiends keep quiet and fouling. These niggas get money and I want some. What to do when your friends is on it? You broke but you a robber. What a conundrum. I'm dumb cause in the question lies the answer. She came and then I came. She was begging before I pulled my pants up. I said, I tell you what, but know the truth won't burn like hand sanitizing the paper cut. Wait for what an answer. Energy don't die, it's transferred. Filthy fiend money manicured Hanson to pay ransom. She got the phone call, her son was gone. She dropped the phone and put her hands up. I got too much to say to include a hook. Margot used to say, if you got stash something from a nigga, you gotta hide in the book. It was right where she said it was, you must ain't even look. Harassed by bad cops, but embraced by good crooks. See the law on me, put out an APB, my sweatshirt APC. Seat sunken low in the back of the cab on the radio. El DeBar, stay with me. I got in the street at the same age Mike Jack made ABC. This ain't the time to embrace the comatose, let them sleep. I be damned if I preach to you. I know where your heart is at, I can see through you, she through you. Under the bus for an epi bag. I know Peppy mad, he tattled and still got his chain rattled. He should've got hit at the ball. If knowledge is currency, what can you afford? She jumped over Ronnie Romance to get to me to be treated like a dog. I had her knocking for so long, she fell asleep at the door. By the time I opened it, I ain't say hand me your hand, I said hand me your paw. If you don't remember, like I said before, let me say it some more. I don't imagine I recall. On fire that magnum by your face, I seen a kickback break a nigga jaw.
Told
We gonna
y'all.
go right to the next one.
I told y'all.
Uh-huh.
The skills over politics thing's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I told y'all. Rappers come here,
Yes, sir.
temperature turns up a little bit. We different over
Joey
here.
Cracks, rest in peace. Fly EJ. Lil Steph Mente. Yes, sir. Hey, look. Champ gave his life to this shit, but this life ain't give a shit. Tell a super them recorded images, erased from his camera. I'm in the wild grabbing deers by the antlers, bisons by the horns, and D&G silk. And ain't a piece of it torn in my own, not by a shot that's long. I mean, caviar from the guts of a sturgeon. Re-emerging from behind curtains, they thought they closed on me. Margot sold at 357, that I had a hole for me. That's when parole put that hole on me. Hey, look. I maneuver through this municipal off a principle. Slap boxing that started whimsical, turned deadly. Betty, know a lot of father couldn't birth with your living. I had junkies clapping like Mike on the roof, flying his pigeons. Decisions that ain't been forgotten or forgiven. Bridges that I burnt purposely. Dapping and hugging niggas that want to murder me, most certainly was hazardous. But fortune favors the strategist. Pussy niggas posing as pragmatists. Throw ass in the face of an activist. Propaganda pushers. I'm as greasy as a derelict with a squeegee. My gun allowed me to see more, feed me. I made Vic sit in the same style as him. People that passed the peace pipe in a teepee. My ex screaming she wanna fuck. I told her anything is possible for 1,500 a pair of Dior's. Ain't no freebies. Free me from around these coons and buffoons and dog bitches that howl at the moon. Heron bubbling from the lighter under the spoon like peroxide in the wound. Counting paper, eating chicken, my belly with prunes. Look. Chickpeas and capers. MJ human nature. Real low in the background. Mac rounds going off ridiculously. Contingency plan, I ain't got one. Been on the lamp since I shot, son. Can't risk driving, so I'm forever riding shotgun or talking shit from the back seat. They pull the car back to two in the front for their ID, but never ask me. Balenciaga socks and Margiela replicas. I tell fiends to make a hole with hand gestures like not you, the one next to her. Dust heads 52 blocking. Old head with thick waves under the stocking. Mitch Green shadow boxing. Two passerbys. I remember him and Mike getting it rocking. Is mocking about the time in front of Dapper Dan's. Astro vans filled to the gills with Aryans that wanna stuff you in a labyrinth. Elaborate schemes to bring communities to that. Fuck all that. Look. Bats with glass glued to him, decimated his knees till they had to be screwed to him. His lady bringing his food to him, she sliding with the neighbor. He was a provider, now he a hindrance. She like, for fucking with you, it's the benefits. My rope, I'm at the end of it. He said, well, take what's left of it and wrap it around your neck. See, I knew he had some player left. My father was a killer, so I had to make him proud. He said, to solidify your demonstration, you better make it loud. I moved through the crowd like a virus under my eyelids. It's an iris that's blind to compliance. I know an enemy before he know itself. I knew we were bad by the smell. I just wanted a fraction of a fraction, but I took it all once they declined to help. Pockets swell like belt buckle welts on abused kids. Nickel cracks, maybe the king of Severbacks, cool kids. See, the truth is, look, before I be found to lie, the Quran will expire. Moderna, Pfizer, pick your poison. Mandated needles in your arms. I read your palms and the worst is yet to come. Every follicle is telling me they far more diabolical than you can fathom. My split atoms with rhyme patterns that can't be plagiarized. Hey, look, man, I appreciate you for having me one time.
Listen, skills over
I
politics.
appreciate it.
Listen, I told y'all already, man. Understand what we do here on this show, man. I don't even know how many times I don't even gotta tell y'all, man. This is what we do here, man. These type of verses, this is what we do, man. Skills over politics. That means bring your pen game, not your name. That's all I'm saying. When you come here, if it ain't nothing like that, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Skills over politics. I'm gonna say that 3 times, man. We out of here.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe now.